Hi, my name is Maylin. There's lots of ways to cook a turkey. Today, we're actually gonna be making sticky rice stuffed turkey wings. So the turkey wings are actually some of my favorite cut. Usually when you get turkey wings from your supermarket, it has the drumette attached. And so you can actually use that drumette and make a sausage from that meat. Growing up, we ate roast duck stuffed with sticky rice. This is kind of my inspiration for that dish. We're actually gonna be starting by making the stuffing. I like to use sticky rice. It is pretty easy to mess up sticky rice. Just make sure you have a timer set and take it from there. I had some shiitake mushrooms laying around, so I'm gonna use that as my stuffing. And you wanna cut this pretty small, about the same size as your rice. So pretty tiny. I'm gonna add my shallots and shiitake mushrooms. And we're just gonna cook it down until it's soft. While that's going, I can show you what the sticky rice looks like. I've added some of the aromatics, some Chinese 5-spice, a little bit of dark soy, white pepper, and I'm gonna go ahead and add some goji berries to this mix, as well as my sausage, my turkey sausage. And of course you can use pork sausage as well. Make sure that's thoroughly mixed in with the sticky rice mixture. All right. So now that we have the stuffing done, we're gonna go on to the turkey wings. We're gonna go ahead and debone these guys, and it's actually quite simple if you have the right tools. If you have a bird's beak knife or a little paring knife, that works great. But I'm gonna use my trusty friend, the kitchen shear. So you see here, there's 2 bones. We're actually just gonna cut around the bone, getting close to the bone as possible while we push the meat down. You really just kind of start by snipping around the bone, making sure not to tear the skin, because the skin holds in the stuffing and you don't want to break that. Now we're close to the joint. What you're gonna do is you're gonna pop that joint out. And you can also see it right here, it's already exposed. And that's that. And you have this meat still intact that you can utilize in with the filling. And here you have a deboned turkey wing. And you're just gonna grab some filling and start to stuff it in all the way to the bottom. And you wanna make sure there's no air pockets. They'll probably take about 1/4 cup of mixture. So you have quite a bit of stuffing here. You only wanna fill it up about, I would say 3/4 of the way, because you want this ending right here. You want this end part to be able to be sealed up. So this is pretty much how we want it. And I'm gonna go ahead and stuff the rest of the wings, and then I'll show you how to skewer. Hand sewing a seam, so to speak. So you're just gonna go in, out, and back in. And then like, you're just gonna poke this through. You're gonna go in and out. Here you have it. This is what it kind of looks like right here. We're actually gonna be baking these wings today. So now that we have everything stuffed, we're gonna go ahead and just put it on a baking tray in the oven at 400 degrees. Wow, these wings are looking very nice and juicy. And really just serve it as is. Nice crispy skin, juicy on the inside. This is exactly what you're looking for. Just gonna season it with a little bit of salt and take a bite. Hi everyone, my name is Maylin, Top Chef Season 12 winner, and today we're gonna be making apple rhubarb hand pies. Apples are really reminiscent of fall, and me being here in California, I really miss being in that crisp fall weather in the Midwest where I'm from. This is kind of what you're looking for here, this crumbly flour mixture. Don't be afraid to mix it because this is gonna be really hard to over mix. We're actually just gonna wrap this guy up, put it in the fridge so it can rest and harden back up until we're ready to roll it out. I have some Granny Smiths here that I'm gonna use. I like mixing up some tart and some sweet apples. So I'm gonna start with the Granny Smiths, and I also have some Honey Crisps. They will cook down, so I wouldn't cut them too small, otherwise they'll disintegrate. I definitely like to use brown sugar because it really lends that dark molasses flavor that you want in an apple pie. At least for me, that's what I like. And I'm just gonna mix it in roughly like this and just kind of let all those juices from the apple start to leach out. So this is what rhubarb looks like. Looks like pink celery, right? Super, super tart, very delicious. And then I'm just gonna cut it the same size as I did the apples. Add this mixture into the pan and slowly start to cook this mixture down. So the most important thing about this process is really making sure that you're stirring everything because there is some sugar in this mixture. Okay, my mixture is nice and ready to go. The apples are soft. The rhubarb has broken down. And actually wait until it's cool before using because you don't want to add hot filling to your dough. And I'm just gonna split this dough in half. And you see how I'm rotating the dough? Just making sure that it's a nice rectangle. And this is gonna make me about 2 pies. About a 1/4 cup of filling to each hand pie. I'm gonna go ahead and put the other side of the pastry on top and begin to kind of seal in around where you put the filling. You definitely want to egg wash your end result pastry. I don't have a pastry brush, so I'm actually just going to use my finger. And I'm actually just going to pop these in the oven and let them bake for about 10 to 15 minutes. When I like to mix cream by hand, I like to do it in a side-by-side motion. You're incorporating a lot more air and it'll whip up a lot faster than if you're mixing like this. In my chai spice, I like to add cloves, cinnamon, allspice, cardamom, and ginger. Wow, these look amazing. Just serve it with a side of cooked cream. So here you have it. You can see that it was pretty simple to make. Practice makes perfect. Hopefully you make this for your friends and family this holiday. And for more Top Chef's Guide to the Holidays, go to BravoTV.com.